We back, y'all. We back. Whoa. I thought they got me, y'all. Damn, I was like, yep, that's it. Hey, I thought they got me. Hey, I thought they was about to say restriction. Restriction. Nah, we good. I think the time had went out. They didn't give me no time though. I didn't see the time at the top. Oh, I thought they got me. I was like, oh, we on YouTube now. Hey, make sure y'all follow my backup page. Make sure y'all follow my backup page in the bio. Make sure y'all follow it, cause soon as we burn these bridges over here, all right, we just started building on another platform. Okay, we also got our own goddamn platform. Okay, but we gonna utilize everybody else until we burn all the bridges first. All right. So this is what it is. All right, so you gotta remember, an officer can't just pull you over for no reason. There has to be a crime that had to have been committed. Did y'all also know that the police officers, that's why I wish some police officers was in here right now. All police officers are not supposed to be cutting their blue lights on only for emergencies. Okay? They're only supposed to be hitting those lights for emergency purposes only. Is it an emergency if you don't have a tag? Is it an emergency if you're changing lanes without using your turn signal? Is it an emergency if you're speeding? Is it an emergency if you had marijuana in your vehicle? Is that an emergency? Who's hurting? Who's hurting? Who is hurting? Yeah, so it's like, but a person that doesn't know that is going to be like, here's my license, my registration, my proof of insurance. Oh, sorry, officer, I was just trying to make it to work in time, and I didn't see how fast I was going. I really, people be kissing up the officers and shit. Why y'all think officers have that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's because people are so scared of them. Like, they don't even know. They don't even know what's going on. It's like, yes, officer, I'm just going over to my friend's house. I'm not going to be here long. Then I'm going to go over to my Aunt Jan's house. And y'all start telling these police officers your whole fucking life story. They be like, where you going? Oh, I'm just going to work, officer. I'm just going, like, God damn it. Like, that's your daddy. Why would I need to give you license if I'm traveling? And they be like, huh? What are you talking about? I'm like, I'm saying, because I don't never just say, I don't need license to travel. I don't never say. I know a lot of y'all say that. You fucking blow your whole fucking cover. All right? I don't start with that. I act like this is how we're supposed to do. I act like he's the dummy. Or I act like she's the dummy. I'll be like, well, sorry, sir, you must have me misconfused. I'm not doing any business right now. They be like, huh? What are you talking about? I'm like, oh, well, I see that you pulled me over, suspecting that I was doing some type of violation during doing business. But I'm not doing business, so I can't violate if I'm not doing business. Then they be looking like, what do you mean you're not doing business? And I say, well, you said I need a tag back there, right? He says, yes, in the state of Florida, you got to have a tag. Okay, well, says who? And they be like, come on, man. You know you can't. You know you got to have it. And I'd be like, no, I don't know that, sir. Okay, now I'm going to ask you again because this is about to go left. Okay, no, with the most non-threatening way possible. This is about to go left because now we're at a standstill, officer. What is your name again? All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, we have a problem. I'm not doing business. You're asking me for business documentations. I took the tag off the back of my vehicle for a reason, because when I'm privately traveling, I don't want anybody to run or do any unauthorized charges to my credit card. Y'all, straight face. Straight face. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, what? What? Let me get it straight. Say that again for me. I said, okay. I took my tag off my vehicle. Okay. When I'm not doing business. And I'm rarely ever doing business. So the tag is rarely ever on the car. So, but when I'm doing business, officer, I have my tag on there. Okay. Now, you might not think, because you just said the reason why people need tags is because we don't know if the car is stolen, yada, yada, yada. Bullshit. Okay. Because you can run the VIN number on the front of the car, on the inside the door, and you can see if it's reported stolen. All right. But as soon as you do that and you see that it's not reported stolen, you do know that you're going to have to owe me some kind of consideration. All right. Because I've literally stopped here, waited for you to understand that you're in the wrong. Now, this is where ego comes into play, family. This is where ego. No officer will never, ever just say, okay, you're right, go on about your way. There is always going to be some type of intimidation factor. It starts like this. Okay, sir, now what you were saying again? You said that you didn't need license, and can you just run that by me again? So at this point now, they're stalling. They're waiting for the backup to arrive. Okay. During this time, you're going to utilize that officer that you, all right? Because most people tell you don't say nothing, sit in the car. I say, if you understand what's going on, talk to him. Talk to him. Get to know him. You know what I'm saying? Get to know him. Ask them how they pay their bills. You know what I'm saying? I get deep. You know what I'm saying? I get real. Okay. All right. They try to waste time, ask you all these empty ass questions that they don't give a fuck about. All right. And then I start asking them questions like, hey, let me ask you something. What you gonna do when you file these charges for whatever? And then I take it to trial. And then I beat this due to the fact of everything that I'm telling you is true. Y'all gotta remember, these cops don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They gonna be like, well, if it's true, it's true. I guess we're gonna have to find out. You know what I'm saying? Because once it leaves, once they submit their tickets, y'all, they may have to be summoned to court. You know what I'm saying? But even if they fuck up in court, they don't get fired. They're going to be like, oh, it's enough questions. Go ahead. Go on back to work. It's enough questions. We're going to go ahead and drop these charges against the sir. All right, we're going to ahead and drop these charges. No more further questions. That's how this shit going to go. Yeah, they run the business. They don't give a damn. So if anybody has ever got any type of criminal charges, the first question you want to ask is, who is the victim? All right. Now you gotta remember, a lot of time when you get pulled over by the police, you gotta remember a lot of your fighting is gonna be after that debacle. You gotta remember your battle starts in court. Once they submit those claims and shit, that's when your battle starts. All right. The battle is not even with the officer. That's what I'm saying. That's why that's a waste of time. You just need to know how much time was spent so you can hit them on the back end. All right. So when you file a lawsuit against them, you also add, hey, they held me up for 2 hours. Okay, I charge $100,000 an hour. You know what I'm saying? All right, but don't say that. You got to kind of go off of state by state, I believe, because I know attorney fees can't exceed whatever the highest fee is being made by the current attorney. So you can't just come in and just say, I want $1 billion an hour, which I know a lot of y'all are going to try to think it's like this. Not like that. You're going to get your shit thrown out for frivolous claims. Yeah, officers know procedures. They don't know law at all. They just be like, well, that's Florida law. Like, did you read fucking Florida's law? Did you read Texas law? You telling me shit you didn't even read. You went to school for 6 weeks and you're out here patrolling and you've been out here for 20 years. You have not read no laws. You have not read nothing. You don't know the difference from traveling and driving. Your boss did not teach you that. They did not want you to know the difference. They want you to think everything was the same. And it's a good job by them because they got you well-dressed, soldier. You out here looking like a toy soldier telling me that ain't the Constitution. I just asked you, have you read the Constitution? You said you don't need to read the Constitution. Like, what? These is the people that's in blue. You know what I'm saying? These is the guys and the gals. These is the guys and gals in blue. You know what I'm saying? Respect them as people, but when they on that job, man, it's like working with a baby. They be so uninformed and be so damn prideful and ego. Like, yo, pipe down, soldier. I had to tell one dude, I said, pipe down, soldier. All right? Yeah, you might tow the car. Okay. All right, but pipe down. You know nothing. Okay? You patrolling, trying to catch bad guys. And you're not even really catching the real bad guys. You don't even get on certain cases. All right? Y'all seen Training Day when Denzel asked him, you want to be a wolf or you want to be like guy over there helping people with tires on the side? Because y'all do know that's what police officers are supposed to do. They're helpers. I remember one time I ran out of gas. I swear. Me and my homeboys had just learned this shit. We ran out of gas. We walked up on this police officer. Hey, we see that. We understand that police officers are public servants, right? He said, yes. Okay. I said, well, what do y'all do? Well, I ran out of gas. What can you do? Did y'all not know this man used his car and gave us gas? Now, I don't know if that was supposed to be done, but shit, it worked. Now, I'm not telling y'all to run the police officer. Yeah, I ain't got no gas. You gonna pay for my gas? I'm not saying that. All right, but like when your tire go flat, police officers supposed to come up and orchestrate shit. You know what I'm saying? Then, you got the detective that's finding the real bad guys. Like the drug dealers, you know what I'm saying? The kingpins, the big fish. That's why they have different divisions. Y'all be seeing the movies when certain divisions look down on others. They be like, man, get back to pulling the cars over. Man, get back to goddamn citing tickets. This is for the real bosses. This is for the real wolves. We out here really trying to catch shit. Pause. All right? But yes, anytime an officer turns on his blue lights and there is not any emergency, family, that is a felony. Yes, that is a felony. Yep. It's a felony. It is a felony. It's a felony. You can't just hit your whalers whenever you want to move traffic and go, man. Nah, it's a felony. You know what I'm saying? That is a felony. Okay. All right. So this is what it is. All right. This is what it is. You have to that's why you have to ask them, what is your RAF? What is your reasonable articulable fact, or your RAS? Your reasonable articulable suspicion. I see that you have suspicion. You got 30 seconds. All right. Because after that 30 seconds, or you got a minute, because I charge about a minute. So you got free time to tell me what's your reasonable articulable suspicion, so I can tell you, sorry, you're incorrect. I'm not traveling. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. I don't need that. Have a good day, officer. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. But do it go like that, family? Hell nah. You're going to see about 5, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, you're going to see about 12 police cars pull up. They're going to be trying to badger you, ask you shit like, are you a sovereign citizen? I always got to tell, hey, y'all, before y'all even ask me, I'm not a sovereign citizen. They be like, how you know we was about to ask you that? I'm saying, because I always get asked that. Because y'all are like robots. Those sovereign citizens have left a bad taste for this process for those, all right, that's doing it the right way. So these police officers are like, oh yeah, he's one of these sovereign citizen guys. Yeah, they gonna pop up. You gotta know how to hold it down. I done been in handcuffs. They done found a pound of shrooms in my car, a pistol. All right, what else? They found a quarter pound of weed in my car. I had no tags. All right, my Challenger sitting on 26-inch rims. Okay, my shit is. I ain't gonna tell you what color it is, but y'all should know what color it is. But yeah, so it's hot. Okay, they put me in handcuffs. All right, I didn't even know all that RAS, RAF shit. Okay, I was just saying specifically things like I'm not doing business with the city of. Okay, I'm not doing business with the state of. All right, all this is a kidnapping of a consumer. All this is extortion. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. I told the officer that before. So when they started pulling all the things that I had in my vehicle, they started laying it on the damn hood. And they was like, so you want to have court now? I never heard of any officer ever asking me this shit. And I was like, huh, what? He was like, so you're confident enough you can have court now? He said some shit. He didn't say it like that. It was something else. And I was like, hell yeah, I can have court right now. He was like, okay. He started smiling. He was like, what is this right here? Yo, he held up the shrooms. I was like, if that came from the unauthorized charge, I have no recollection of that. All right, because it's inconclusive of the matter. All right, I was saying all this shit, dropping it on him, y'all. He looked at his partner, and his partner was like, he put the shrooms down. He showed me the jars of weed. He said, what is this? I said, if that exhibit B came from the unauthorized charge or unauthorized stoppage, I have no recollection of that. Okay? Because it's not supposed to be a part of this situation. It has no relevance to what is going on. You know what I'm saying? So he looked like, okay, wise guy. He put me in handcuffs, put me in the back of the car. I'm in the back of the car. Now I'm by myself. I know they got microphones in the back of the car and shit. So I'm like, I'm not doing business with the city of. I'm not doing business with the state of. This is kidnapping of a consumer. This is kidnapping of a natural person against his will. All right, no crime has been committed. No victim. Y'all, I swear, listen. 5 minutes later, okay, and I got witnesses, all right, people that was there. 5 minutes later, they received a phone call. Never seen this shit before. Granted, it was like I was on the college campus. I didn't even know I was on college campus. It was late as hell. They pull out a dude that was asking me the question. He pulled out a flip phone. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't even know we seen. I'm in the car. I'm chilling because I'm telling my kid, mama, hey, do not bomb me out. Don't bomb me out. All right, I'm gonna sit down for the long haul. All right. Now, but the old me now, I'm not sitting. Okay. I'm bonding out and I'm still doing my process. All right. For those people that telling y'all, don't bond out, sit there. Man, what the fuck? I got kids, man. The hell I look like sitting in no motherfucking sale when I got the money to bond out and I got the information to make it right. Fuck I look like. All right. So, but I didn't go down. All right. But at the time I was telling her, don't bomb me out. I'm going to sit. All right. I'm going to wait till my court date, whatever it was. Cause I knew they were going to hit me with some hefty charges. All right. Once, dude got off the phone, then he spoke to another officer that was guarding my door. He was like, he's not going. He said 3 times. He said, he's not going. He's not going. And I'm like, the fuck they talking about? You know what I'm saying? And this is where shit got crazy. Now, this is my first time. This was my first time ever, y'all. Y'all listening to me carefully. This was my first time ever getting pulled over for no tags. Prior to this, I was driving for a year. I feel like the universe was just protecting me. Like I was getting cops behind me, not pulling me over. But for some odd reason, I got pulled over this time. All right, I had the shrooms, I had the weed, I had the pistol. Okay, so pulled me over. But back, I'm in the car. All right, he says he's not going. All right, next thing happens is he comes over and opens my door, y'all. Now, I done been behind in the backseat of a lot of cop cars. I've never, after they read you your shit, goddamn, and put you in the back, they don't never come open the door. Unless you were informant or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But he came back and opened the door and says, all right, we're not going to take you down. But it's not because of what you were saying. He made it his duty to make sure it wasn't because of what I was saying. Now, I'm sitting there lost, y'all, because granted, I This is my first time, so I'm like, I'm going whatever punches, you feel me? I'm locked and loaded. I was ready to sit down for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I was ready. All right, he opened that door up. He said, all right, you're not going. He never told me the reason why, family. Are y'all hearing me? I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what state it was. It was South Carolina, okay? The third poorest state in the United States, all right? One of the last states, okay, to give up slavery. So are y'all hearing what the fuck I'm saying? Me, all right? Me, yes, I. 10 cops, all right? It was not supposed to go like that. Okay, he opens the door, he tells me, we're not going to take you down, but it's not because of what you were saying. He made it his duty. And something in me, you know, I was a hot rocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to guard his neck like, motherfucker, yeah, it is, because watch it. But something in me was like, don't even say nothing. Just let him get these handcuffs off for you and say, hey, y'all have a good day. And that's what happened. Yeah, they took my shrooms. They took my shrooms. They took my weed. They didn't take my pistol that time. They didn't take my pistol. They didn't even ask me, did I have a permit for the goddamn pistol? Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I don't know what the fuck that phone call. I don't know who called him and said, hey, let my little brother go. Y'all, before I beat y'all ass. I don't know who made that call. I don't know. Neither do I fucking care. You know what I'm saying? Because if the call wasn't made, it was cool too. Because I already had my plan. I was like, y'all about to go sit down. Yeah, that's why I tell people ask me, why don't you get locked up? Why the fuck would I get locked up? For other stuff. I'm just saying, like, people think I'm scamming people. Like, why? Man, what? Everything I do is in good faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man walked around, he looked like he was seeing the ghost. Like, so I don't know who got on his ass, but the supervisor was there. After I said the same thing to the supervisor didn't talk to me no more. He left the deputy to do everything because it was his case at the time. The supervisor was just there for supervision. You know what I'm saying? So after I said that non-conclusive shit, I think that's what rung the bell. And when I sat in the cop car and I was saying, like, this is an unauthorized charge. This is a kidnapping of a natural person. I have done nothing. There has been no crime committed. There is no victim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I got back in the car, drove off. My kid's mama was like, what the fuck just happened? And, you know, I'm playing this smooth. I was like, fuck you mean what just happened? My studying just happened. That's what just happened. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? The fuck you mean? My studying is what happened just now. But you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, literally be having folks that's near me that don't tap in, be seeing the shit like, oh my gosh, what? That is crazy. And I'll be like, you see who you having a kid with? I said, you ain't never gonna find another dude like me. Never. I'm like, okay, all right, you on your high horse. Okay. All right. Hey, but yeah, y'all, it just came just me overstanding. Of course, they kept saying, no, that's not right. No, that's not right. No, that's right. Y'all, we was out there for like an hour. Okay? We was out there for like an hour. It took them so long to get me out the car because I wasn't being combative. I was like, nah, I ain't getting out, family. I didn't do anything wrong. You're saying you smell the marijuana. You wouldn't have smelled that marijuana if you didn't pull me over for that unauthorized charge, correct? So whatever you smell is inconclusive to the matter at hand. All right. So he called back up. It took a little minute to get there. So I'm just talking to him through I think I still got that fucking video. I might still got that video, y'all. I'll post it. But yeah, y'all, I'll post it. But yeah, I was just talking to him. He was asking me, so who's your business? What business? I said, well, I do business with the United States, man. I'm a government agent. And he was like, oh, what is your government sector? He said some crazy shit. I said, well, all that is irrelevant. Hey, that started me killing. I'm like, no, that doesn't matter. Because I don't need to tell them all that. You see what I'm saying? Like, your curiosity isn't going to change my situation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to change my goddamn situation. I might just oblige the conversation just to show you that I'm a good guy. But when I see you start acting shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, I'm like, all right, that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant what my sector is called. All right, I'm driving private. It's private for a fucking reason, okay? All right? I don't have a tag on my vehicle because I'm not doing business. I'm not a truck driver. I'm not an Uber driver. I'm not a food delivery driver. I'm not carpooling. So why do I need a tag on my vehicle? And yes, I be driving all through them tolls. I be all in the express lane, y'all. What? I be all in the express lane. I got old schools, right? Paper tag. Sometimes I might take the tag off and just be driving. I be letting my waves. I'm supposed to have, I got a low cut. I be letting my hair brush in the wind, speeding in the goddamn express lane. No tags. Okay? It feels fucking amazing. Because even if I do get pulled over, all right, it's really exciting. It's kind of exciting. Because I know I'm not doing anything wrong. Next time I get pulled, I'm like, how dare you stop God from living? Yo, I'm going to say it just like that. I'm going to talk like somebody from Harry Potter. How dare you stop God from living? Are you stopping me from pursuing my happiness? This is treason. This is an abomination. I shall have you persecuted right now. They gonna be like, man, who the fuck is this fucking Games of Thrones head ass motherfucker? The hell? You gotta talk like a damn king. How dare you? Now, I used to look at, when white people used to say stuff like talk like that. I was like, man, to look at them, they talking like they own some shit. And I'd be like, you right, white people. We need to be the same motherfucking way. I see why white people be having that type of entitlement. We all supposed to be damn entitled. They be like, get your fucking hands off me. You're not arresting me. And I'd be like, God damn. Hot damn. And I gotta get out the hood. I knew that's when I had to get out the neighborhood. I'm over here talking shit about Karen when I need to be a motherfucking Jaren. All right? I'm like, these white folks literally is doing it how we supposed to be doing it. And we get mad at that shit. Like, who are they? Colonizers? I'm like, no, granted, okay, we can talk about it all day. But fuck all that colonizer shit. All right, fuck all that. All right? We talking about rights, titles, and interests, goddamn. What the fuck is your rights? Fuck what his granddaddy, maybe his granddaddy did beat your granddaddy. All right, maybe so. All right, but is it happening now? No. Okay? No, man, let that shit go. Because it's holding folks back. I had to start taking notes like, yo, I'm about to use that next time I get pulled over. Like, get your fucking hands off me. Don't fucking touch me. Get your filthy hands off me. Hey, you gotta do it you gotta read the room now. You can't just be, certain things, okay. You can't just do everything folks do now. But yeah, y'all, literally, I'm looking at like, yo, we're supposed to be having the same type of entitlement. We some motherfucking haters. We mad because people are still elevating and moving. Like, what the hell? There's no more fucking plantations. Yeah, they are. It's called the plant. I used to be a plant worker. Did y'all ever notice plant is short for plantation? Did you know that? So when you be like, I need to get a plant job, did you know that's just the industrial plantation? Did you know that? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like say, yo, it's like you gotta know how are you about to move today moving forward. Okay? Now granted, I was probably the most pro-black person you could ever meet. Okay, I done led a march downtown Greenville. For anybody that ever heard about the march when we shut down the highway, because reason why we did that is because at the time Atlanta had shut the highway down. For those that live in Georgia, y'all remember when y'all flooded the highways for protesting and shit like that. So we seen that in Greenville, South Carolina, right? So me and my homeboys like real passionate about like, well, we were we were passionate about civil rights movements and shit. All right, until we got informed. But yeah, we went downtown Greenville. We led them a march. I want to say of 300 people. All right, on the highway. Yeah, it could have went left. Thought we was doing something amazing. All right, just for me to go to the barbershop. The next, I want to say 3 days later, you go into the barbershop and I'm just hearing people talk so much shit about us. They didn't know I was the guy that was out there like leading this shit. So I'm just getting my hair cut. They were like, y'all seen them kids out there? Just stupid. Just stupid. The cops should have shot all they dumb asses down. I'm like, God damn. I said after that day, man, fuck a black card. I'm like, man, fuck a black card. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Because these like this is what they did to Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Them same folks tell Martin Luther King, so you just gonna be nice, nigga? Huh? You just gonna turn your other cheek, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, what you want me to do? Create destruction? Do what? You know what I'm saying? What you want, goddamn? What you want to do? People was mad at goddamn Malcolm X. Like, goddamn, you mad at both people. Like, man, fuck the black card. All right, man, because black don't even fucking exist. Like, it's like we false claiming, we holding on to labels that ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Black history, that's why they give us Black History Month, because there is no black history. Black history started in the civil rights days. Black history probably started in like 1950, 1960. You know when the civil rights shit started? That's when black history started. If you really think about it, that's why they only give you Black History Month for 1 month. Why? Because black history isn't that old. Yes, those Indians didn't call themselves black, so they wouldn't know what the fuck black history is. They be like, black history? The fuck is that? The hell is that? And I used to fight like, oh my gosh, these white people, they only give us 1 month. We over here listening to BET and shit. And you can listen to these fucking rappers and the Democrats telling us how we supposed to be thinking about shit. You know what I'm saying? Just leading us down to nothing. Okay? Just a bunch of uninformed children. All right? Just a bunch of uninformed, melanated children that's thinking they're black or thinking they're African Americans. Insanity. Okay? Insanity. Go to for all my melanated, just go to your next cookout and just ask, just bring up that conversation and watch how still folks get like, Nah, hold on, nephew. Hold on now. We African now. We come from Africa, man. You ain't gonna tell us we ain't African now. You ain't, come on now. Come on now. Come on, cuz. We from Africa, cuz. We from Africa, cuz. Like, come on now. Don't do that now. You getting a little Hollywood. Don't do that now. Don't act like you. Come on now. Hey. And I'll be like, yo, we're not from Africa. Like, what part of Africa are we from? Which country in Africa are we from? Matter of fact, let me give you a better one. which country and what states and city are we from in Africa? Now you gotta tell me the country, because you know a lot of people think Africa is the country. They're like, we from Africa. I'm like, from what part of Africa you from? Oh, I don't know. Why the fuck don't you know? Well, they didn't tell us what part. Why the fuck are you waiting for some outsiders to tell you where you're from? Huh? It's like the dumbest shit. I'm sitting here listening to these people. Like, oh my gosh. These are my peers. Man, shout outs to the African brothers. Shout outs to them, they, great people. But even they know that African Americans ain't from Africa. They be like, look at these. Look at them. They think they're one of us. They don't even know which country they're from. He just know Africa. Like, I be like, man, you right. And I see why they be laughing at us, man. Fucking goofballs. I see it. And they be like, don't tear the community down. I'm like, no, this shit needs to get burned down and rebuilt. Okay? We need to burn this bitch down. Start over. All right? Start this motherfucker over. All right? Now, folks gonna be thinking I'm, what was David Chappelle's character when he was acting like the Klans member? Was it Clayton? Man, they gonna be calling me Clayton. They was like, man, somebody done paid him. He done switched over. And now I'm looking at it, damn, people never did switch over. They just got fed up with certain type of people. Yeah. I'm like, yo, we need to burn the thought of being black down. All right, burn that shit down. There is nobody ever that ever called themselves black. Outsiders is what called someone else that. It's like if I see you, like, you know what? I think I'm gonna call you blue. Yeah. Your people are blue people now. And folks went along with it. And you got folks walking around here saying, you know, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. You know, Black Lives Matter. Like, yo. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta burn this shit down, y'all. And it's gonna take melanated people to do it, okay? We gotta start over, okay? Let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and call it a loss, okay? Let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and pay. Let's go ahead and go into let's go ahead and get into prevent defense, okay? Let's go ahead and all right, go on ahead and run the ball. Go ahead and kneel it. Let's go ahead and get on up out of here. Let's go ahead and hit them buses. This goddamn score is 0 to 1 billion. Let's go ahead and pack it up. All right, coach, this ain't working. This ain't working, coach. We don't even know the name of our team, coach. God damn. We out here playing, don't even know the damn name of the damn team. They be like, who you play for? Oh, the African Americans. I'm like, damn, who was that? The hell is that? Who is that? What team is that? We didn't know that team existed. What is y'all genesis? What's y'all genesis? We didn't know that existed. When did it win? What is y'all's birth year? When was the African American created? That's a real question. Yeah, folks don't know who they play for. What you gonna do is you gonna hop on a person that looks like you and you don't even know if your people are the ones. Okay? Now, I'm getting a little deep, not to mean to offend anybody. Okay? Because if we went back 3 years ago, y'all would not hear me talking like this. Okay? Okay? But I'm here to say it today. Slavery was not how it was explained to us, all right, there were a lot of brown slave owners, family. Okay, you had free men, okay, men that never were slaves, all right, wealthy men that had brown melanated slaves. That's a part of history they don't never tell. And I ask myself, why don't they tell this to us? Because if you would have told me brown people enslaved some brown people too, I'd be like, okay, all right, that kind of changed the little things a little bit. It changed the little things a little bit. Because I'm thinking like the reason why they didn't tell us that is because they want this race war to keep going on. You see what I'm saying? So you heard the worst shit about slavery. They used our babies as alligator bait. You know what I'm saying? They cut our dicks off, tied us to 2 horses, ripped us apart. You know what I'm saying? You hear the worst of the worst shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't never tell you how the hell did it get to that point? Who showed them to do that? I just don't believe they just came up with that shit themselves. Me personally, I don't feel like it. That lets me know my people has a dark side that hasn't been told. Because, you know, we run around and say, we create everything. We're the greatest. We're the greatest ever. We create everything. Everything starts with us. I'm like, yo, when did we fuck up? When? What happened? And it's only one scenario. In-house traders. I'm going to say it. Well, not in-house traders, just look-alike traders. Meaning you had melanated people that looked like melanated people that were selling melanated people. Yeah. Yeah. They don't want to talk about that. Who y'all think sold these? Man, y'all, I don't think, me personally, I don't have the facts on this. Just doing my research over the years, I don't think there was more than I don't even want to say a million, probably 700,000 Africans came over here. Probably less than that. All right, probably less than that. Okay. So who sold these melanated people to the quote unquote colonizers? Let's talk about it. And we're not getting anybody off the hook. I'm just adding a key piece in so we can kind of move forward. Because we talking about the same shit. We watch the same slave movies. White man beating on the black man. White man raping the dog shit out of a black family. You know what I'm saying? That's all we fucking see. You know what I'm saying? They don't never show us, okay, wow, how did it get to that point? Folks just didn't wake up and just became slaves. You know what I'm saying? I feel melanated people sold melanated people because that was a thing. Slavery has always been around, y'all. We're not going to act like it was just melanated people slavery was all around the motherfucking globe. Okay, I'm sure they got slavery in goddamn different galaxies. Not saying that's right. I'm just saying. All right, we're not gonna act like white man was the one that created slavery. It's like we give too much power. You know what I'm saying? We give too much power. Like, oh, he controls everything. I would never ever fix my mouth again to say a white man controls everything I have. Never again. And there's a lot of people that looks like me that lives with that ideology. You have white people that's looking at you saying, that's not true, Daquan. That's not true, Daquan. That's just not Daquan. I love black people. What do you want me to do? I'll read with you, Daquan. I'll even tell my boss to hire you on. It's just not true, Daquan. We do not hate you. You know, Daquan like, fuck y'all. You know, all white people racist. Because that's what a lot of us is taught. Okay? Because it's like we're taught that white folks is trained to hate us at a young age. And we're taught that all white people are the same. I'm just letting y'all in. I might be spilling a little too much beans in the melanated household, but that's because you got to remember, we got a lot of elders that lived back in the 40s that had that trauma. You know what I'm saying? So they tell us like, hey, don't you trust them. Don't you do that. Don't you? So it's like it's built up trauma. So as you get older, and you have never faced racism. But as you get older, you like, man, you would think you was living in the 30s. You would talk to a brother like, God damn, bro, you got beat by the police? No. Damn, bro, you got racially profiled? No. Well, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, just because it don't happen to me don't mean it doesn't happen. I'm like, yo, that was me. That was me. Man. Of course, folks ain't gonna admit it. All right? They ain't gonna admit that shit. I didn't want to hear this shit 3 years ago. Anytime I was like, oh, it's police brutality, then somebody that looked like me say, well, yeah, but what about the brown on brown violence, the black on black violence? I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. We talk about the now. And dude say this is now. You know what I'm saying? It is now. Like I say, I never been robbed by nobody that was white. A white dude ain't never came up to me bare face or with a skull on and said, run it. Give me all your shit. Straight up. That person that did that, he looked like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with it. And I'm sure a lot of y'all on this live that look like me and live the life that I've lived can say the guy same damn thing. Ain't no white man never came up on your ass, put no gun in your face and said, give me all your shit. Yeah, the same, exactly. Facts, Royce. The same old folks that saying don't trust white people. It's the same old folks that got white Jesus on they church's window panes. I'm like, oh, what this days you want? You said don't trust these people. What is going on? That's why I said, you know what, man? Fuck all this, man. I gotta start over. Okay, I gotta start over. I gotta eliminate everything that was taught to me. Okay. I gotta stop living. I gotta stop listening to trauma. Okay, I gotta stop listening to trauma. Because I know for a fact certain people put themselves in certain situations. I know for a fact I done seen multiple people do dumb shit and then try to pull the race card. Like, oh, he just racist, that's why he fired me. No, he fired your lazy ass because you wasn't doing nothing. The fuck? I seen you not working. You call in this is before, y'all. I seen you not working. You call in every other day. You thought it was going to keep you? And you saying this because you what? Man, I met some of the weakest people. Man. And again, I'm sure there's bad people and there's good people. That's in every community. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be real, I don't really want to ask the perception of somebody that's like, I say, no offense, me personally, I don't want to ask nobody of their view of society that's like 40 and up. All right, no offense. It's just y'all grew up in a different time. I'm 30. I'll be 31 next month. It's just a different time. Like, I understand why y'all might look at it that way because it was a different time. But it's 2023, family. Like, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I think I just seen Dex. Is Dex in here? I think I just seen him. Is he in here? Yeah, he'll tell you, goddamn. Yeah, they had us brainwashed, man. Is Dex in here, man? Is he here? Hold on. I just seen this. I guess not. I thought I seen something. This. But yeah, we was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like super pro-black. Like, it wouldn't even, like, me having this talk now is me like overstanding what's really going on. And I feel like any civil rights leader don't really understand what's going on. And I think a lot of civil rights leaders are paid. Yes. I feel a lot of these civil rights leaders are paid to keep that trauma going. Because there's so many people that don't read, that look like me, that's going to go off somebody else to sound loud and, oh my gosh, he's right. He's right. He's right. You know, you got black folks mad at white people. You got white people mad at Hispanics because white people think Hispanics is taking all the jobs. I had to tell Tom, listen, Tom, Jose's lifestyle don't have nothing to do with your lifestyle, Tom. Okay, Tom? Whatever Jose does to get money has nothing to do with your tax dollars, Tom. Okay? See, y'all thought I was just going to talk about one community. We're going to talk about all communities. We're going to talk about all communities. It's a shit show. You got somebody mad at somebody that ain't got that's not affecting them at all. Quote unquote black man thinking the white man's affecting them. The white man thinking the Hispanics that's coming in is affecting them. Now it's a shit show. It's a whole shit show. And nothing is going to change, y'all. These same Democrats they starting to get cold with it. What about say you ain't black if you don't vote for me? You would have thought Biden was black. You would have thought Biden looked like a ace of spades, goddamn. White man got on there and said, if you ain't black if you don't vote for me, and what all them quote-unquote black people did. I hate Trump. He's a racist, so I'm going to go vote for Biden. These are the people that's leading our communities. Some of us have dads that voted for Biden. Some of us have moms that voted for Biden. Hell, shit, some of us voted for Biden. Let me stop saying us. Some of y'all voted for Biden, okay? Some of y'all voted for Hillary when she pulled out the damn hot sauce out the bag. Okay, some of y'all voted for Obama just because he was the first black president. And so, when I look at the motherfucker, he is brown paper bag to me. He ain't black. The fuck are y'all talking about? Folks crying and shit. Oh my gosh, we finally got to see a black. Not overstanding, we already had a fucking black president. Family, do your homework. What YFBJ Maine say? Do your homework. Do your homework on who was the first 3 presidents. Do your homework. Yeah, I didn't vote for nobody, but if I did vote, it definitely would have been for Trump. Most definitely. Yeah, everybody's still doing the same. That's why you go back to your old community and you see like, man, they still doing the same thing because they're still operating on the same software. You know, like cell phones, you got to keep updating your memory bank, the motherboard. You got to keep updating that software. All right, because if not, you'll just have the old way of doing things when there's new ways to do it. There's new ways to do it. So if you go back to your community and it's all the same, that's why I be trying to tell people, man, people talk to me like I don't know what the hood is like. You know what I'm saying? Well, not you, but I'm just saying you people in general. They be acting like, oh, the hood is just a nice place to live. Like let's just go live back in the hood. Let's just go. And I'm like, yo, family, that's not what? What? Folks want you to get money and stay in the projects. You don't hear verbiage? Projects. You're a project. An unfinished project. Yeah, I'm like, yo, we're supposed to get out this fucking rat hole. Not supposed to be cherishing the hood. Supposed to be getting the fuck out of here. Because will we be here? All right, if we had the overstanding, no. Who would? Have y'all seen some projects? Man, let me take my head off. Have y'all seen some projects Because people be trying to tell me, no, we need to build up the hood. Like, no, the fuck we don't. Okay? Not the hoods that I've seen, man. Burn that shit down. Okay? Like, what? No, we don't. No, the fuck we don't. All right? No, the hell we don't. All right? A lot of people that look like me would tell me, like, man, you should just build up, man. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should just be like, for what? So somebody can fucking kill me? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Do y'all not see who takes out leaders? Y'all don't see who takes out the people. Do y'all not see what happened to Nipsey Hussle? Do y'all not see what happened to Pop Smoke? Do y'all, and nothing, you see what I'm saying? Nothing. What did those people look like that took them out? Okay? Folks, man, my people be telling me, hey, man, watch out. They gonna put a target on your back. Like, nah, the target I'm worried about is from my people. I'm not even really worried about that other target. The other target is by default. My main concern is the targets from my own people. And they be like, yo, you should, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course I love being around all people. All right, all people. All right. But I know how shit get. I know how shit go down. All that kumbaya shit, that shit stops in certain neighborhoods. It ain't no motherfucking brother. This is not Philadelphia. They call that city the city of brotherly love. And you already know how Philly is for those that's from Philly. Is it brotherly love? Man. That's why I say, man, burn that shit down. Like, everybody need to relocate. Everybody need to learn their child's rights interests. Move away. Move into better neighborhoods. All right? Because I know a lot of people don't even do their geographics or how things are ran. Did you not know when you live in low-income neighborhoods, you get the low cuts of meat? You get the trash versions of food? Did you know that? You think you get the best cuts? You think you get the fresh shit? Did you know the water is different? Did you know that air is different? Did you know that? Did you do know they can control that? Why do you think they call it projects? Why do you think they call it the hood? Why don't we call it neighborhood? Why do you think we call it hood? It's because it's not a full neighborhood. It's only half. I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? You got to really think about it, yo. It's all like really traumatizing. Man, we wear that shit on our damn sleeves. What y'all think a project is? People like, I'm a project baby. I'm a huge fan of Kodak Black, by the way. All right, but supposed to be like, I'm a project baby. Like, when is the project going to be completed? You're a science project. I'm going to do a part 3 and we're going to get up out of here. You're a science project. Y'all ever seen them put mouse inside of a project or a controlled environment, throw food in there, make it rain, change the air quality, see how the rat maneuvers? And you got folks that's been living in the hood forever. You got folks with money that can leave the hood, but they're scared to leave the hood. I know so many people with money. I'm like, yo, why are you still here, bro? And be like, what you mean, man? Shit, this all I know, man. I'm like, that's the problem. This is all you know. You in the same maze. That's why they be like, oh, he a rat. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be called no rat. It's like, you better not call us what we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. All right, so we're going to do a part 2, a part 3. All right, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here so y'all can continue your Sunday. I know you're at cookouts. But we're going to do a part 3. We're going to get up out of here. But this is basically the laws, y'all. Definitely all of this has to do with the laws as well. All right, because my understanding wouldn't have came to this point if I didn't know the laws. If I didn't know these laws and how to implement an endorsed bill or how to treat an endorsed bill, okay, I'll still be talking that